threats stand between us and the source of the signal. Those of us who survived exposure to the anomaly moved beyond our physical limits. We've become altered. As pyromancers, we manipulate explosive volcanic energy and devastating walls of flames. As tricksters, we manipulate the fabric of time and space to take out enemies by surprise. And as devastators, we shatter the earth around us, a brute force powered by the planet itself. And so our journey across Enoch begins. To discover what lies at the heart of the signal.
What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Outriders and some things that you should know before you start playing. Now, with Outriders coming in just under a month, I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and start our journey with a video covering some of the things you need to know when going into the game. Now, before we do so, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell, and join our Discord to meet other people who are potentially going to be playing Outriders. So the campaign to start with is going to be apparently around 40 hours long. In my opinion, this is about an average campaign size. There's ability to do this solo or up to a 3-player cooperative squad, and I think I'm right in saying you can do this online with matchmaking also. This is a really good touch to bring in new friendships, meet new people on the game. Now, the max level will be 30, and when you finish the game, you will also get 14 standalone expeditions. Now, the maps have been specifically designed for the end game expeditions, and there is a talk of loot-specific drops coming from these encounters. Now, one thing I do want to point out there is a great ability of crossplay. Now, this is going to be live from launch, so you can play with your friends no matter what platform. This is very welcome news to a lot of us who have friends on Xbox, PS4, Stadia, and PC, and I feel that this should be almost standard now in all online games. Another thing that I believe What People Can Fly and Square Enix have done well is deducted the microtransactions. And when I say deducted, I mean there will be no microtransactions in the game. Of course, EA should learn about this and listen to what these are doing. That being said, no doubt they're going to bring in a paid DLC at some point, which is something I honestly don't mind paying for. Without the DLCs, you'll still have a lot to do though, visiting the towns almost like Destiny's Tower to pick up quests, and then you'll also have 15 world tiers to get through that increase difficulties, you gain better and rarer enemies, and of course higher value loot. Now, going on to loot, of course, we will all be chasing legendary loot, which is color-coded, similar to every other game. You have a number of legendary guns and armor sets to try and collect to make your character 1, look cool, and 2, strong as hell. So now let's talk about classes, and we'll start out with 4 different classes, or still 4 different paths that you can pick from. There's Technomancer. Support players will love this. You can shoot poison bullets, drop mortars, and also summon a minigun, and of course is the only character out of all of them who can heal other players. The rest of the characters can only self-heal. Then we go on to the Pyromancer, and this is the fire starter, healing when setting enemies on fire, and of course, the way you can cover an enemy in ash and make an escape with your team is going to help a lot when it comes to those team plays. There's Trickster. He basically can freeze time, freeze NPCs and enemies. He has a high damage and also good armor. And then we have the Devastator. This is the Rock. Well, not that Rock, but this is a character that basically has some cool abilities. My favorite character out of them all, I think. And one of the abilities where you can freeze all incoming bullets, like something out of the Matrix, but then you can launch them back at the enemies, which does damage. He also has healing abilities while doing damage. He is literally a true tank, not to mention the fact that he can literally impale somebody on a spiked rock, which is absolutely awesome. Now, each character has 8 abilities, but you can only equip 3. We won't go into them in this video, but if you do want me to, just let me know in the comment section below, and we can do a separate video on characters, abilities, loot, and all that good stuff. While they also come with 3 subclasses per character, which you can upgrade using a skill tree. This is also where you can merge the skill trees to create your own specific perfect skill tree class, something which we haven't seen in games like this very often. Now let's touch on the weapons. Of course, as usual, you will have 2 primary weapons and 1 sidearm. They of course color coded, as we mentioned before, white being common and gold is legendary. You can, however, increase their rarity via crafting using materials. So you can technically make an epic weapon legendary and so forth, as well as changing the weapon's behaviors. So you can simply change a weapon from single fire to auto or to burst. You can also do the same with armor. So basically you have a helmet, chest, arms and legs, which have the same color coding as the weapons. And alongside this, there are over 300 mods available in-game to collect. Some are legendary, some are just normal. Now, for now, you can, however, only replace one of the 2 mod slots on weapons, but this will give people the freedom to customize their own characters and create those metas. So what kind of game should we expect out of Outriders? Well, a lot like other games, Outriders is a fast-paced looter shooter. In my opinion, aggressiveness is a must. The ability to kill to heal means that you've got to be in the fight, you've got to be aggressive, and you've got to have that mindset to survive, which for me is something I enjoy. And Destiny 2 is a similar type of game with the hectic, fast-paced shooting, so we should all be pretty prepared for this game too. Let me know in the comment section below if you're getting Outriders, and also join our Discord to meet new people and friends for when Outriders launches in February. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Let's go!